Hello and welcome to Bluesail Vacation Yachts and Sailing Academy. Today I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks to stay safe and enjoy your charter. First, we've got PFDs, personal flotation devices, and we've also got some fire extinguishers and sound signals, and we've got some pyrotechnic flares, and of course some seasickness, alcohol consumption, and sunburn to talk about so you can learn how to make your sailing charter the best and the safest. Now that we're ready, we can go ahead and get on board and take some time to get our gear stowed. Just make sure you take extra care not to drop anything important in the water. There's lots of places where you can stow stuff on the boat. If you have any questions, just make sure you ask your captain. And let's go ahead and check out the safety gear inside the boat, because that's the first thing you're going to want to look at. Once you've got your gear stowed away, you want to take some time to familiarize yourself where the safety equipment is located on the boat. Each of Bluesail's boats actually has a diagram showing the location of all the safety gear posted on the wall. So go ahead and make sure you take a look at that, find out where it is. And then you're going to want to bring your attention over here to the navigation station. All of the boats are going to have some sort of navigation station. There's going to be a VHF radio. There might be some flares and sound signals nearby. And there also is going to be a diagram for emergency instruction checklist that you're going to want to go over and review before we get going. So your captain is going to go over the location of the life preservers and personal flotation devices. So make sure you pay attention so you know where they're located in case there's an emergency. It's important also to know how to put on a personal flotation device. So let's go ahead and talk about that. All right, so you're going to take the personal flotation device and you're going to put it over your head. And then you're going to take the black strap and put it around your waist and buckle it right there in the front. Now you're all ready to go. It's also really important to know where the fire extinguishers are located on board. There's always one up here in the salon, as well as another in each of the back staterooms. Make sure your captain shows you where they are. Some emergencies may require use of a flare gun. So here's a simple how-to user manual for the flare gun. You're going to open up the flare gun. You're going to stick in the flare. You're going to close the flare gun. And then you're going to point it somewhere safe. That way. And shoot. No, not really. Sailing out on the open water is the best part of your charter, but it's important to make sure that you're staying safe, especially around the boom and the sails. A sudden shift in the wind can cause the boom or sails to hit you, and that can be really bad. One of the biggest dangers of sailing out in the open water is actually falling off the boat. So it's imperative that you take whatever precaution necessary to make sure you stay on board the vessel, and that's going to ensure you have a good time. If someone does happen to fall off the boat, it's important that someone throws them the life ring, which is located along the side of the vessel. And you're going to want to toss that to them while the captain goes and recovers them. And just remember, when the captain's coming in to grab a mooring or drop anchor, never jump off the boat. Always wait until you get the captain's permission to jump or swim off the vessel. So there's a few other pieces of safety equipment that we might have to use out on the water. And one of them is a sound horn in case we need to get someone's attention. One thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure it's pointed way far away so you don't blow your eardrums out. Just no! Like that. Go for it. It kind of still blew him out. In the off chance that something happens to your captain and he's incapacitated and you need to call the Coast Guard directly, it's really easy. Just grab the VHF radio, put it on channel 16, going to push the button on the side, and you'll be able to contact the Coast Guard and anybody that's listening directly.
Mayday, mayday, mayday,
Whoa,
mayday.
whoa. Unmayday that.
Unmayday, unmayday. I repeat,
That was a close one.
unmayday.
And remember, when you're enjoying swimming, getting in and out of the boat, always use caution around the outboard motor, because you don't want to get hit in the head when the boat's rocking up and down. Right, Javier?
Yeah, right. It hurts.
Just remember, when you're enjoying that beautiful Key West sunshine, always remember to apply liberal amounts of sunscreen so you don't get burned. if you want to make sure you have a fun and successful charter, there's just a few simple rules that you want to follow. First, you want to know where your safety gear is located and how to use it. You also want to make sure that you don't drink too much and you try to avoid being seasick. There's a few simple tricks. Don't be on your phone. Don't be reading a book. Be up and looking at the horizon. And if you are thinking about medicating, make sure you take the medicine before you feel the symptoms of seasickness set on. If you follow those rules and you follow safety, common sense, stay on the boat, don't get hit with the boom, make sure you know where all the safety gear is, you're gonna have a fun, successful, and safe charter.